here, and I'll be singing again for you later on tonight as well. But I want to introduce the man that makes all the magic in the kitchen happen. This is Chef Jeff.
And welcome. We're so glad you're here tonight. This is our anniversary menu. We are getting ready to start our 3rd year. And so in restaurant business, that means we're really, really old. It's like dog years, you know. So we're excited to be here. And a couple months ago, I asked our guests on Facebook to give me their favorite items per course. And then what we were going to do is we're going to make our menu tonight with all of the favorites. So tonight you're getting all of the favorites, every one of them. So, and I'm real excited because they're my favorites too. And not that I swayed voting, but I did vote quite a few times. So, but hey, this is one of those where I look at my Costco and I go, oh, why'd you pick that? But it's my favorite, and I want you guys to be happy. We want to celebrate the restaurant business. That's pretty neat to pass that, especially a locally owned one. And so we're real excited about that. Tonight, 5 courses like we always do. First course, we have our TS Fork deviled eggs. We always have our deviled eggs. We love the deviled egg. These are fresh deviled eggs. The chickens, if you came from the west, you probably passed them. They were walking back to Lamont after they brought it takes them a long time. They don't fly that well. So we take the farm fresh eggs, we boil them, peel them, and then we put them in a food processor. We add our own mustard that we make. We make some fresh today. Our own relish that we make. Dill weed from our garden. And then we add some Mexican sour cream that we get over in Pocket, the Mexican restaurant on 1st Street, which they have the best sour cream. And then we add a few other things, and we mix it all together, the yolk and the white together, and it goes into a phyllo dough cup about this big. It's really, really good. Now, the second item is the all-time ultimate favorite, tied with mac and cheese. And you're going to get that later. So, this is our bison sliders. And not only are they bison sliders, they are maple bacon vodka bison sliders. I know that's just wrong. It's just wrong. And I didn't do that in the order of ingredient like on the label. So it should be bison vodka but we take bison, and it's about a 10-to-1 ratio of pork, because bison is so lean that it'll fall apart if you don't bind it with something. And so we're binding it with the pork because the pork is not lean. And then we added bacon to it, and then our seasoning, and then maple syrup. Not your imitation, your real. We're really proud of $80 a gallon maple syrup. That. And then we add our seasoning to it, and we grill it. Right before, at the end of the grill, we add. It's called Grandma's Maple Bacon Vodka to it. That's right on top of it. And then we make our maple sauce. And the maple sauce is a combination of mayonnaise, our seasoning, and maple syrup. And it's just really, really good. And we're testing out a slider roll on it tonight. So this is a new roll that we're using. And the reason we're testing it out, in about 3 weeks, we're launching our food truck, or our food trailer in Ponca City. And it'll be in Ponca City 3 days a week. Yeah. And it's a slider food truck. So we're going to have bison sliders, pork sliders, chicken sliders, salmon sliders, and beef sliders. And so we're testing out the roll tonight to see if it works. So we'll find out from you if it works. I've already made some adjustments to it, but for tomorrow night. But I think it'll work. And so we're real excited about that venture going over to Pocket. And so that's course number 1. Course number 2 is my favorite soup, and it's a French onion soup. And I started the soup at 2 o'clock today, cooking onions in butter for 2 hours. Slow cooking, 2 hours. After 2 hours, I added about a half a gallon of red wine to it, and then it cooked another hour. Then I added chicken base and let it cook for a little bit longer, and then I added beef base to it. And that's it. That's all that's in it. And now we put a crouton on top, and then we put the Gruyere cheese on top of it. Now some restaurants cheat and give you Swiss cheese. We get the good stuff. So it's the Gruyere cheese. And someone said, does the the crouton play any kind of role in this? Get it? Play any kind of role? All right, it's a food joke. Food people get it. No, it doesn't. The only thing it does is keep the cheese from sinking to the bottom. So you think, well, I like the touch of the crouton. Well, that's why it's holding the cheese up. Okay, course number 3 is our Caesar salad, and we make our own dressing, and we make it from scratch. It's nothing's prepared. We make the mayonnaise. We make all the other things that go with it. The olive oil, the garlic, all those things. We get the olive oil from our market next door, which is right over there, and it'll be open afterwards tonight. And we get all of that from there, and then we combine it. And I'm throwing in a special, combine it together in a period, and then we're going to toss it on the salad right before it comes out. And then we're going to add these, what they call, they're little teardrop peppers, or they're called sweeties. And they're just little bitty red peppers. They don't normally go on a Caesar salad, but I really like them. And so I think they add a lot of color to it. And we'll have those available in the market if you're interested. Really nice item. Course 4 is our, of course, the croutons on the Caesar salad. Those are our rolls that we use, and the same thing on the soup. Course 4 is our beef tenderloin. And we get what we call the wholesale loin, so it takes us about an hour and a half to trim those. And we trim them out real nice, but it's not like when you order a filet in a restaurant and they already have it pre-cut and pre-measured and everything. So some will be this big, some will be long and skinny, some will be different because we use the entire tenderloin. But what I did is I let it sit out like an hour at room temperature, then I season it, and then I sear it on a flat top grill, then bake it at 275 degrees for an hour and 15 minutes. Right before I came out, I pulled it out, put it on top of the oven, I let it sit for another 15, then we'll cut it. If you don't let it sit, then you lose all the juice, and then when you cut into it, it goes everywhere. So, and then I just think beef is really good, but I like butter. So we're gonna slather butter on top of your beef, if that's all right. I just figured it's from the same kind of general area. So it's not like chicken butter or anything, it's you know. So we put that on there with our seasoning, and then we put a little red wine broth and the juices from the tenderloin. Now, our mac and cheese, and I'm almost finished. Our mac and cheese is really, it's 5 types of cheeses. We cook the pasta, we make a cream sauce, and then we add our cheeses to it, and there's 5 different kinds. The major one is the jack, the pepper jack, and then we add some paprika, and then we take our croutons and crumble those up and put them over the top, and we bake it in the oven. And that's your mac and cheese. Course 5 is Miss Pat's chocolate almond coconut cheesecake. And that is the order that it is in: chocolate and almonds and coconut. Very little, and it's coconut oil. It's not the flaky stuff. So, if you don't have any questions other than that, we'll get started, and we look forward to a wonderful dinner night. Thank you for coming in. Holly did such a great job entertaining tonight, and that is really live person singing. She sounds like a recording, but she's really doing a great job. So thank you very much, Holly. Enjoy your dinner tonight.